Rob and I were just talking about how a business leader is kind of like the coach of a team, and coaches have a lot of impact on their team. But if the coach leaves, there's a lot of changes in that team, a lot of things. Well, maybe the juju can change, as I like to say. What happens when a leader leaves in an organization? What do they have to think of and grapple with?
Well, if you think about it, we can kind of compare so much of business, I think, in a lot of cases, even with sports and with sports teams. And obviously, there's always, particularly the end of seasons, be it football, be it basketball, be it baseball, there's always seems to be a big turnover, an influx, or some changing relative to head coaches. It makes for great conversation.
Sure does.
For radio and for every part of journalism, from print and spoken and call-in shows and all of that and speculation with it, but it does have an impact and a change. And from a business standpoint, if the person that was really more acting as that head coach within overall that organization and the team. Now there's a part of what was then that goes with them, and I think what then comes if you're going to bring somebody else in, you bring somebody else for that role, but also what's the effect on the team, because there's liable to be some changes. There's things that are going to leave with the person who was the head coach, but there are new ideas and parts that are going to come in with the person coming in as a new head coach. But it's also a matter with that team of understanding. Change can be good, or will be good, and to be able to adjust and be ready for that.
And there can be some natural trepidation from the other employees, even before they know this person who's going to come in and lead them. Even though it could be a great thing, this leader could take them places they've never gone before. But sure, there's a little trepidation.
Oh, well, absolutely. There always is a little bit of trepidation to change, especially when you get accustomed to certain things and how you're doing it. But then to an extent, though, in many cases, though, we've talked about it a little bit before. Sometimes, sometimes the aspect of doing things the way they've always been done isn't good. So sometimes there can be some good parts of having to change, that aspect and bringing in some new ideas and changing things up, throwing some other curves at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're looking for a change, maybe to make a change soon, and you're wondering what's going to follow after that, some of the repercussions and waves and such. Rob, somebody who can help you out through that transition.
Yeah, there's definitely what they do from standpoint with Vend Advisors, standpoint of kind of being in that, we can be in that interim. We can serve from that standpoint in the build and go forward.
So vendadvisors.com, that's a greght place. If you're not already there, check it out, look at some other videos, and then if you feel comfortable, give Rob a call. What's the phone number they can call?
The phone's 440-590-5298.
Okay, maybe we want to make that call. And Rob, thanks again, as always.
Perfect, Randy, appreciate it.